and see the man that he has become was just incredible.
A local woman enjoys an emotional reunion with her son 40 years after giving him up for adoption. Good evening, everyone. A high school football game outside of Atlanta had a one-of-a-kind halftime show.
The crowd saw the reunion of a mother and the son she hadn't seen since his birth in 1974. Local 12's Joe Webb caught up with her today. Joe?
Well, Rob, this is a nearly 40-year-long saga that has a very happy ending. Tish Myatt of Taylor Mill is the mother who never dreamed she would meet her son, Robby Gilbert. They didn't know each other's names until last month. 40 years ago, they were a teen mom and an unexpected baby. Today, they're a family. In the spring of 1974, Tish Myatt hid her pregnancy under her cap and gown, and on November 29th that year gave birth to a little boy who was put up for adoption. He grew up to become Robby Gilbert, the offensive line coach of Tucker High School's football team outside Atlanta. When his adopted mother died last year, Gilbert went searching for his birth mom. He found her, and they connected with a phone call last month.
It was incredibly sweet. I just never in 40 years did I think this day would ever come, and to hear him talk to me was just incredible. An amazing gift.
The two decided to meet in Georgia next weekend, but a scheming birth mom and her newly discovered daughter-in-law surprised Gilbert at halftime of last Friday's football game.
Words don't even do it justice, to be honest. I mean, it's amazing. It's unbelievable. It's just such an awesome time, and you know, you feel so blessed.
To lay eyes on him for the second time, because I did get to lay eyes on him very briefly when he was born, but to see him and see the man that he has become was just incredible.
Tish Myatt met a son, daughter-in-law, and 2 grandchildren. Robby Gilbert met a half-brother and sister. Myatt shared her old secret with her son and daughter last summer. Friday, everyone hit it off.
We're just alike. It's pretty scary, being that we've never met, and all the similarities we've had in just the first weekend being together. I can tell we're going to get along just fine.
Myatt is going back to Atlanta for Thanksgiving. She will celebrate Gilbert's 40th birthday with him 2 days later. Now, Robby Gilbert plans to come to Cincinnati for the Bengals-Broncos game in December. Both he and his birth mother agree this worked out well for both of them, but that's not always the case when adopted children find their birth parents. Tish Myatt says her children have been very supportive, so is Gilbert's family. Rob?
Good story, Joe. Thanks very much. There is a curious twist in all of this. Robby Gilbert's wife grew up in northern Kentucky, went to Boone County High School. She went to the same pediatrician as Tish Myatt's children, and there's a good chance they crossed paths.